Hello and welcome to another episode of Earth Alien ProtoMet Bonus. In today's episode, I'll be covering the Ultraman Tiga manga. Right? What's the Chinese word for manga or comic? Manga? I'm not sure. This isn't Japanese, despite me calling it a manga. It's actually Chinese. And I can't really find too much information about this beyond the fact that Dark Horse published this around the same time that the series was airing in the US. But that was just Dark Horse publishing it in the US. I don't really know when it was originally published beyond after the original series, because early pages do contain quite a few monsters from throughout the show. So what's the plot? The Tiga manga largely starts off as having the same plot as that of the TV show, with, the TPC trying to investigate stuff, learning of a prophecy of monsters, learning of the Ultra Giants, and one of the Guts members becoming Ultraman Tiga. But it diverges quite significantly quite quickly. A lot of the characters either aren't that well developed, or if they are, don't really feel like they match up with what they are depicted as in the TV series. Furthermore, the plot really just kind of goes nowhere for a while. There are only a total of 10 issues of the series, and the first 3 are dedicated to essentially retelling the first episode of the show. The art is really good, I will give it that, but the writing isn't quite as good, and as it gets further on, it definitely becomes more visibly violent, which is strange since this is a kids' show originally, which really didn't have a whole lot of blood, period. Furthermore, the conclusion of the story is really kind of phoned in. I don't care about spoiling it. Basically what happens is that Ultraman Tiga is having to deal with a monster alien thing who's come to Earth and launched nukes to try and wipe out humanity. And then another alien or whatever comes up from the Earth, bent on seeking revenge against both Tiga and humanity for destroying his race eons ago. And then he fights Tiga, kind of kicks Tiga's butt, and then he absorbs the fallout of the nuclear missiles I previously mentioned, and then just kind of decides to stop fighting and just go away. Tiga doesn't defeat him, he just leaves. It's really weird, and it kind of feels like it was setting up for more stories, but that's really where it ends. There's no proper conclusion to the series, and its increased violence and gore, kind of, is a bit off-putting, and the fact that it doesn't develop really any of the characters is not that great. All in all, I really can't recommend the Ultraman Tiga comic. Again, I can't really find too much information about it, and I've read the entire thing, and it's not that great. But you know what is great? The TV series. Seriously, go click on this, if you haven't already seen it, to watch my review of it over on Gamezillong. I gush about it quite a bit and talk about quite a few things that make the show quite interesting, so I highly recommend checking it out. For Earth Alien ProtoMet Bonus, this has been me, ProtoMet, signing off. See ya!